Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to cover the most important topic in this Python programming series, that is nothing but modules and the packages. So without any delay, now here we are diving into the concept modules and the packages. First of all, what is meant by module? A module is just a Python file saved with .py extension. Actually usually Python files are saved with a .py extension, right? So module just is nothing but is a normal file. So a module is also defined as a Python file having variables, functions and the classes. What is the use of modules? Why does we use modules? Right? We have to know that. For that, modules are used to organize the code, reuse the code and avoid duplication. It means that consider you are working on a project which contains a lot many lines. Suppose 500 lines, 600 lines, then the code is repeated. So to avoid the duplication of code, to reduce the code length, here we are using modules. Modules are used to organize your code and to make your code clean and readable. Okay, this is how the modules are used. So the most built-in modules in Python are math module. Usually see math module, right, for arithmetic calculations, and OS is nothing but operating system, either the file existed or not. And random is used to generate the random numbers. Here we having a module called random. So for date time, to generate the date and the time, here we having a module that is nothing but date time module. So how does we import these modules? Okay, what does the modules actually contain? Now here we are going to check out this. By using this import, we are going to use that math module or anything modules, right? Basic syntax is import and the module name. Okay, so the math module having the square root function. Usually we discussed that the module is nothing but having variables, functions and the classes, right? So in that modules we are having square root as a function and the power as a function, LCM, GCD, these are all are the functions in that math module, and here we are going to use that math modules. Okay, now there is another way to import that math module, that is nothing but from math import sqrt. It means that math module having a function named sqrt. When you specifically need that particular function, we are going to use this method from math import sqrt. It means that you are only importing square root, you are not importing none other than that, like power, LCM, GCD. You are not using all of this, you are only using square root. Okay, in similar way, how to create your own modules. So you know that some of the modules are built-in modules, some of the are user defined modules. So how can we create our own modules? So actually in our previous discussion we have discussed that Python file having variables, functions and the classes is known as module, right? So here the Python file is named as file.py. So in that file here we having the functions. Function is defined by using the keyword def and is the function name. These are the arguments. Okay, when you go to the functions concept in Python, you will get understand about this. This is the return statement. Okay, this is the module which is having the combination of these functions, right? So in simpler way, now here we are using this module file.py, import file, and we are going to perform the calculation. These are nothing but input taken from this user. How we can use this module? So after importing that file, we are simply know that module name dot add is nothing but the function which is defined in that module. Okay, file dot add, and we have to pass that arguments here. Simply file dot sqrt is a function square root. In a similar way, file dot power as a function. So how do we access this module name dot function name? This is how we create our own modules and how we are going to import them. Nothing worries. Now here we are going to explore them by visualization in our VS Code. Now let's see about the built-in modules in this Python. For that we have to import them. So import, let's discuss about this math module. So import math. From here we are having different functions in the math module. So for that here we are going to perform the calculations. So math module having a constant value, that is nothing but a pi value. Now let's run this and let's see what does it gives. So it named as in the math module we having pi as a function or as a variable, they are created, and the pi value is 3.14. Okay, in similar way we are going to perform the square root, sum of two numbers. These are so math dot suppose perform square root. So sqrt square root of, here we are going to give a input from this, that is nothing but 4. So math dot square root of 4. So this is how we use this math modules. So math module square root is nothing but 2. Square root of 4 is 2. Okay. In a similar way, we are going to perform the some of the arithmetic calculations. Math dot LCM. Okay. So math dot LCM of, we are going to give this input. Now let's run this program and let's see what does we get as a output. Okay, so this is the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Okay, in similar way we are going to check the GCD. Okay, math dot GCD of 2 and 4. Do you know about GCD and LCM? Greatest common divisor, least common factor. So by using these math modules we can find out them. Okay, in similar way we are going to check power. Okay, for that, math dot power of 2 comma 4, it means that 2 power 4 is 16, right? So we are going to check it out now. 16. Okay, this is how we can perform the square root, LCM, GCD, power and all these math functions by using this math module. Okay, in similar way we are having another important module, random module. For that we use import random. Just now I want to print a random number. For that, here I am using this module where random dot rand int. Okay, this is the function random dot rand int. We are going to give any integers, suppose 10. So now let's run this program and let's see. So this is the output we return, that is nothing but random.randint usually gives a random number in the range starting from 10 to 100. So this is how the random module works. What if I want to generate 5 random numbers or 10 random numbers? So for that, simply use for loops. Okay, here we know that range, right? So for I in range of 10. Okay, we are using this for loop and just print random dot randint of from 1 to 100. Okay, now let's run this program and let's see. So these are the 10 random numbers which my system has generated. They are nothing but, by using this for loops we can generate the random numbers. Okay, the numbers may be repeated or not repeated. By using this random module we can generate these random numbers. Okay, so in our next video, we are going to discuss how to create our own modules and how to do some of the small projects. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please go to the comment section.